Okay, so good morning. So time check, it's 6:07 a.m. That's the start time for this recorded video. So last topic I already discussed in the AM analysis, that is bandwidth improvement. Okay, now let's proceed with the new topic, which is the image frequency rejection ratio, or the IFRR. Okay. Okay, so image frequency rejection ratio, that is a parameter regarding for the image frequency. Okay, so the equation will be formed in this format. Okay, IFRR is equals to the gain, okay, the voltage gain of the RF signal, and the voltage gain of the image signal, or that is square root of 1 plus q squared rho squared. Okay, in uh, in decibel format, IFRR is just the 20 log of the uh, it, of the unitless na value sa IFRR. And the rho, that is the fractional difference between IM divided by RF minus divided by IM. So IM is the image frequency, no? So IM equals to LO plus minus IF, or RF plus minus 2IF. Okay. So IM is image frequency value. LO is the local oscillator frequency, and the IF is the intermediate frequency. So plus and minus, it refers to the high or low side injection. Okay. So pag wala state sa problem nga high side ba siya or low side injection, you have to assume nga high side injection. Okay? So pag high side, you are referring for up conversion. Pag low side injection, you're referring for down conversion. Okay? So these are the variables na na-mention ako. Q is the quality factor, okay? Or the Q factor. So, money plus is up conversion or high side injection. Minus is uh, down conversion or low side injection. Okay? So, of course, in the IFRR analysis, you have to consider the standards that will be used for this parameter. So pag AN broadcast, duha man ni. Broadcast, this is for the radio station. Broadcast for the automobile, that is for the sa receiver. So pag wala naka-specify ko kung unsa nga AM broadcast, so assume that is a 455 kilohertz. Okay? For FM, 10.7. Okay? For two-way radio, 21.4. Picture and sound, IF, 41.25 or 45.75 megahertz. Kani, this is for the television. Pag radar, whether transmitter or receiver, that nasa 30 or 60 megahertz. Pag satellite receiver, that is 70 megahertz. Okay? So, kasagaran, ang madali na mo tiwanan is the AM broadcast, that is 455, o FM broadcast, that is 10.7 megahertz. Okay, so this is the graph regarding for the uh, getting the uh, image frequency, no? Take note, image frequency, pag mag mag-add ka between, mag-sum of difference ka between the RF and local oscillator, no? Ay, between the local oscillator and the image frequency itself, or the uh, lagi. So, image frequency o local oscillator kay makaproduce ka og IF. Okay. Or, if you are producing, sakto. Kung mag-produce ka og sum and difference between the local oscillator and the image frequency, you're producing the IF. Take note, kung between uh, image frequency and the local oscillator, wala diha ang information nimo. Nasa RF. Mo nang i-add nimo, plus nimo or i-minus nimo between the RF and the local oscillator, na diha ang IF. Nya unwanted man ni, no? Between the local oscillator and the image frequency. Wala man diha ang information. So, that is the unwanted signal na naga-occur at the for the AM system. Of course, for the FM, naagyapon siya. Okay? So, with that said, let's have the example problem. Okay? So, a receiver is tuned to a station at 600 kilohertz. Calculate the image rejection in decibels, assuming that the input filter consists of one tuned circuit with a Q of 40. Okay. Kung single tune, so you have isa ra ka quality factor. Okay, so let's have here the analysis. Okay, so solution. So solution. So the 600 kilohertz is your RF. Okay. So 600 kilohertz is RF. Okay. Now, na kay Q factor nga 40. So, ang ipakuha sa mga is the IF RR in decibel. Okay? Wala tay IF, sir. So, wala tay IF. So, kung wala gihatag, assume that is your AM broadcasting. 455 kilohertz. Okay? So, assume AM broadcast. Okay? At high side injection. Okay? Okay, so muna ayahang setup, no? So the first thing to know nga, wao na to ang IFRR. So take note, okay? So the IFRR in decibel is just equal to the 20 log of the IFRR. So this will be your equation 1. Okay? And then, and also IFRR is defined as the unitless format. So square root of, okay, 1 plus Q squared rho squared. That is your equation 2. And we have known that your rho is equals to image frequency divided by RF frequency minus RF frequency divided by image frequency. This will be your equation 3. And since naatay RF, no? Naatay IF, okay? So we use that high side man ta. So image frequency is equals to, okay? So na RF plus minus 2 IF. Pero high side man. So plus ito ang gamiton. Okay. Plus, so we have plus. So this will be your equation 4. Okay, so naka-step by step ta. So, unahan na to si equation 4. Okay, from equation 4. So you have image frequency equals to RF frequency plus 2 IF. Okay. So, image frequency is equals to RF is 600. Since common na ang pwede na ako i-expand. Okay? So, ang 600 man na, 600 times 10 to the 3 plus 2 DIF, that is 400 kilohertz times 10 to the 3. So, you have your image frequency nga. Okay? Take the calculator. Okay? 600 plus, we have 2 times 455. So, you have 1510. Okay. Okay, so 1510 times 10 to the 3 hertz, or that is 1510, that is in kilohertz. Okay? Okay, 10 to the 3 is kilo man. That is for the equation 4. From, okay, equation 3 na punta. So, from equation 3, so you have rho equal to image frequency divided by RF frequency minus RF frequency divided by image frequency. So, value of your rho, so image, that is 1510. Okay, 1510 times 10 to the 3 divided by RF, that is 600 times 10 to the 3 minus 600 times 10 to the 3 divided by 1510 times 10 to the 3. So, value of your rho will be, so ito na siyang i-substitute. Okay, we have, so 1510 times 10 to the 3 divided by 600 times 10 to the 3 minus, we have 600 times 10 to the 3 divided by 1510 times 10 to the 3. So, you have 2.11932. I'll make it 5 decimal. Okay. So, $2.11932. That is the answer for the row. Okay. Next. So, we're done at the equation 3. So, from equation 2. Okay. So, equation 2 is kato nang gamitan na nato itong square root. Okay? So, we'll use the square root. So, from equation 2, okay, pwede i-diretso na po nimo, aniyo na lang. Instead nga mag equation 2 ka, pwede ka mo diretso na lang equation 1. Okay. So, IFRR in decibel is equals to 20 log of IFRR. O niya, kabalota nga, ang value ana will be from the equation 2, 20 log of square root of 1 plus q squared rho squared. Okay. So, you have here the IFRR in decibel equal to 20 log, you have square root of, okay, 1 plus the value of your q is 40 squared times the rho is 2.1193 2 squared. Okay, make it bracket. So your value of your IFRR will be in dB na. Okay? So, pwede nyo na i-diretso. So, plug in. So, careful with the parenthesis, no, in the calculator. 20 log. So, pat square root. We have here 1 plus. Okay? So, we have here 40 squared times. So, pwede nyo square daan. Input sa sulod, 2.11932. Okay, so you have here the value that is 38.56573. Okay, 38.56573 decibel. Okay, so 565,573. So final answer for the IFRR. Okay, so this is the solution for this example problem. Okay, so let's check kung sakto ba. Okay, okay, so ano yan solution? Wala lang ka nagabutang lag times 10 to the 3 the reserve. So, pag ang isa po ka tip kay kung pareha na kilohertz, okay, pwede ra, dili na mo ibutang. Pareha na sila, kwan ba? Kalang notation. Okay? Pwede ra, yun siya itiretso. Kanila, gi-expand lang ako, no? So, para detalyado po. Okay? So, we have here the solution. Then, that is for the IM and the raw. And the final answer for the IFRR is this one. Okay? Now, you have here the practice problem. So, a receiver has two uncoupled tuned circuit before the mixer. Okay. Each with a Q of 75 nga quality factor value. Signal frequency is 100.1 megahertz. The IF is 10.7 megahertz. The local oscillator uses high side injection. Calculate the image rejection ratio in decibel. So since to take note, hint lang na ako ni two uncoupled man ni tuned circuit. Okay? So ang imong buhaton is hint na lang. Okay? So the IFRR in decibel overall is equals to the first IFRR, okay, of the first tuned circuit plus, okay, the IFRR of the second tuned circuit. Muna i-hint ni mo na. Okay? The rest, follow through na lang. Okay? So, another example problem. Okay. Standard AM radio can receive signal from 565 to 1650 kilohertz. If an AM receiver is tuned at 854 kilohertz, what is the frequency of the image signal? Okay. AM man ka. So, standard AM radio. Okay. So, you have here the solution. So, if ang gipangayo sa problem is frequency of the image signal or the image frequency. Okay? So, first, kay gitune man ni sa 854, that is your RF. O, kana ganing i-tuning ni mo siya, RF na siya. Okay, 854 kilohertz. Okay. Then, okay, so your IF will be 455 kilohertz, guys. AM. No? So, AM broadcasting na standard. Okay. So, what we want is the image frequency. Okay. So, wala giingon kung unsa nga injection. So, assume high side injection. Okay? So, assume nimo nga high side injection na. Okay? So, kaon na to ang image frequency. So, image frequency is equals to RF plus 2IF. Okay? So, we have here image frequency is equals to your RF, that is 854 times 10 to the 3 plus 2 times 455 times 10 to the 3. Image frequency is image frequency, so you have 8, no? So you have 854 times 10 to the 3, okay, plus we have 2 times 455 times 10 to the 3. Okay. So you can convert into kilo or mega, no? So you have here 1764. Or kung dili ka ganahan, since the same raman silang notation, they are both kilo, so ibutang rin mo sa calculator nga 854 na lang na. So ang meaning ana, imura nang gifactored ang 1 times 10 to the 3. Mura na indication. Okay? So you have 1764. So imong buhaton is sulat nimo 1764. Yeah, the same man sila agkuan. Scientific notation nga power. So times 10 to the 3 na nimo. Okay? Hertz, or that is 1764 kilohertz. So this will be the final answer. Okay? So, mana ang solution for the problem number 2. So this will be the problem number 2 nimo. Okay? So that isa to kwan 1764. Okay, sakto ra. Okay? So now we have here the example problem for the practice problem. So dual conversion superhet. Superhet is the short name for super heterodyne. It's an input frequency of 50 megahertz. Okay, and the local frequencies of 59 megahertz and 9.6 megahertz. Okay, the two IFs are, so pagitaon ni mong duha ka IF. So I'll give you the hint. So ang producing sa IF is nasa mixer. Okay, the first mixer. Okay, so ang input ni mo dari would be 50 megahertz. Kanya ang imuhang local oscillator will be 59 megahertz. So kwaon nimo ni ang first IF. Then iagi na pud nimo kay dual man na siya. Dual conversion. So the next nimo will be 9.6 megahertz. So get the second IF dayon. So inana ang hint anang kana nga problem. Okay? So wala giingon sir kung unsa nga injection. So i-assume nimo nga high side injection sir. Okay? Sige. So we're done at the IFRR. Okay? Try to practice this one. Okay? Then we have here the inductive or transformer coupling. Okay. So when you say inductive or transformer coupling, okay, These are the list of formulas. So na-discuss na ako na uh, on the previous nga chapter on the concept or discussion video. Okay? So you may refer that one. Okay, karon I focus on the analysis. So we have here the formula E sub S equals to omega M times I sub P. The K equals to uh, phi sub S divided by P sub P, and the M equals to K times square root of L sub S times L sub P. So E sub S is the voltage magnitude in the secondary winding. Omega is the angular velocity of the primary voltage wave, as a unit. M is the mutual inductance, that is in Henry. I sub P is the primary current. K is the coefficient of coupling, that is in unitless. The angles phi, not angle, phi sub P, that is the primary flux. Phi sub S is the secondary flux. Then L sub S and L sub P, these are inductance. Inductance of the secondary winding for L sub S, and inductance of the primary winding of the L sub P. Okay? Then we have here the uh, optimum coupling and bandwidth of a transformer. Diba? Na-discuss po na po ni sa previous nga video. No? Katong sa discussion or the concept type. So, for single or double tune, mo niyang formula. Optimum coupling equals to 1.5 K sub C. K sub C equals to 1 all over square root of Q sub P times Q sub S. B is the optimum frequency, optimum coupling K sub of times the frequency. Okay? I think the F sub O is the resonant frequency. Ano? Okay, resonant or operating frequency na siya. Okay? So these are the variables together with its unit notation here. Okay? Okay, and also we have uh, overall, we have here the overall bandwidth of n single tune amplifier. Okay, so for the overall bandwidth, we have this one. B sub n equals to B sub 1 times square root of 2 raised to 1 over n minus 1. Okay, so these are the list. Okay, so B sub n is the bandwidth of n single tune stages. B sub 1 is the bandwidth of one single tune stage. N is the number of stages. Okay. Kung natay single tune, naputay double tune. Okay. So B sub n dt equals to B sub 1 dt times 2 raised to 1 over n minus 1 raised to 1 over 4. So B sub n dt, that is the overall bandwidth of n double tune amplifiers. B sub 1 dt, that is the bandwidth of a double tune amplifier. N is the number of double tune stages. N is any positive integer except for 0. Okay? So this is the graph for the double tune amplifier. So sa transformer itself. If you want a fully discussion of this graph, na dito sa previous recorded video. Okay, I think that is chapter 5. Okay? Chapter 5 of AM. Okay? So, we have here the example problem. Okay, an IF transformer of a radio receiver operates at 455 kilohertz. Primary circuit has a Q of 50, a secondary has a Q of 40. Question is, find the bandwidth using optimum coupling factor. Okay, so naghatag na siya o in. Okay, so you have here solution. First, the 455 kilohertz, that is the operating frequency or the resonant frequency mismo. So 455. Natay isa Q sub P equal to 50. Okay. So that is 50. And you have here Q sub S equals to 40. So ang papangita diri is the bandwidth. Okay? Using the optimum coupling factor. O bandwidth ang pangitaon. Okay? So first, what will be the equations na imo ang gamiton? The first one is the critical coupling. Okay. Critical coupling is equals to, oh, okay, dilay. Ato tong emphasis. Para makuha ang bandwidth sa IF transformer, so we have here, bandwidth is equals to optimum coupling, okay, times the operating frequency. This will be your equation 1. Okay. Pero, para makuha ang optimum coupling, imo siyang gamitan o 1.5 times A sub C. This will be your second equation. And then to get the critical coupling, okay, that is 1 divided by square root of Q sub P times Q sub S. This will be your equation 3. These are the list of equations. Okay. So first, so from equation 3, okay, equation 3, we have critical coupling is equals to 1 divided by square root of Q sub P times Q sub S. Okay, so we have here critical coupling that is equals to 1 divided by square root of, that is primary Q factor is 50, secondary is 40. So K sub C, that is, oh, kuan ni siya kanang unitless, no? Unitless na ang value. Okay, so we have 1 all over square root of 50 times 40. Okay, so you have 0.02236. Okay, so 0.02236. That is for the equation number 3. Then from equation 2, okay, so you have optimum coupling is equals to 1.5 K sub C. So optimum coupling is equals to 1.5 multiply 0.02236. Okay, so optimum coupling, that would be equal to, so I'll make it, I'll be using the 5 decimal. So 1.5 times 0.02236. Okay, so we have 0.03354. Okay, so 0.03354. That is the optimum coupling value. Then we proceed with equation 1. Okay, from equation 1, okay, so bandwidth is equals to optimum coupling times the operating frequency or the resonant frequency. So you have 0.033, okay, 54 multiply. So that is 455, okay, so 455 kilohertz or 455 times 10 to the 3. So bandwidth, that will be equal to, okay, so since na naman or pwede ra pod isulat usab 0.03354 multiply by 455 kilo. Okay? Okay, nakakay answer. So we have, change lang na ako. So 15.2607. Okay. So you have 15 point, okay, 15.2607 times 10 to the 3 hertz, or that is 15, so 15.2607 kilohertz. So this will be the final answer for example problem number 1. Okay, so that is for the transformer itself, no? Transformer coupling. Okay, let's have the solution. Okay, mo ni ang solution. Sakto ba? Okay, sakto kayo. Okay, and then napade ay no, ubay. Okay, so we have here, determine the overall bandwidth for 3 single-tuned amplifiers with a bandwidth of 10 kilohertz. Okay, so we have here the keyword single-tuned amplifier. So, lahi man po ang formula sa double tune. Okay, sa bandwidth. So, write the solution. Okay, for single tune, so you have your B sub 1 equal to 10 kilohertz, or this is 10 times 10 to the 3 hertz. So, ang pangayoon is the overall bandwidth. So, meaning the N equals to 3. Okay. So, N equals to 3. So, B sub 3 is unknown. Okay. So, the formula, since single tuned man na, overall bandwidth, that is B sub N equals 2. So, you have your B sub 1 times square root of 2 raised to 1 over N minus 1. That will be the formula. So you have, so B sub 3 equal to, B sub 1 is 10 times 10 to the 3. Okay. Times the square root of, okay, 2 raised to 1 over 3 minus 1. Okay. So bandwidth of 3 single tune amplifiers is, we have here the equation. So 10 is equal to 3 times, so you have 2 raised to, we have here 1 over 3, yun, minus 1, gawas. Okay, so we have the answer 5098.24529. Okay, so kung isulat, no? So you have 5098.24529 hertz, or that is move na siya. If we want to move the decimal 24529, okay, pwede lang naman i-move. So we have 5.098 252 times 10 to the 3 hertz. Okay. Or you have 5.09825 kilohertz. So this will be the final answer. Okay. So for the overall bandwidth. Okay. So let's check the solution. Ano yung solution mismo. Okay. So you may practice, no? Practice this one. Okay? So practice ra gyud pag mag basta analysis na. Okay, so practice problem number 1. So coefficient of coupling for a double tuned transformer. Okay? So kuhanin mo ang coefficient of coupling ana. Then for the second problem is the overall bandwidth of 4 double tuned amplifiers. Okay? So na with optimum coupling and then a critical coupling of 0.02 and a resonant frequency of 1 megahertz. Okay, so that is transformer or inductive coupling. Okay, now let's proceed to the next one. We have the dynamic range. Let's check the time. Oh, it's 6:49. Okay, so dynamic range ta. Okay, so when you say dynamic range, okay, so dynamic range is the difference in decibels between the minimum input level necessary to discern a signal, ba? And the input uh, level that will overdrive the receiver and produce distortion. Okay, so actually dynamic range is the ratio of two voltage signal. Morang yun ay meaning ana. Okay, if you express that one mathematically, this will be the formula. So dynamic range is equals to the strong signal divided by the weak signal. Okay, so in dB you have 20 log maximum voltage input divided by the sensitivity or the minimum voltage, no, or the sensitive voltage. In terms of power, that is the maximum input power divided by threshold power. Okay? I-10 lag lang nimo kay power man. Pag duha ka voltage, that is 20 ang yahang factor, 20 lag. Okay? So let's try to solve this one. So a receiver, okay? A receiver has a sensitivity of 0.6 micro, pag micro B, microvolts na siya. And a blocking dynamic range of 60 decibel. What is the strongest signal that can be present along with a 0.6 microvolt signal without blocking taking place? Okay, let's try to solve this one. So, solution. Okay. Naa kay sensitivity voltage. Okay, so that is 0.6 microvolt or 0.6 times 10 to the negative 6 volts. Okay, let's try to erase this one. And then, nakakay dynamic range in decibel. That is 60 dB. Okay. Ang gipapangayo sa problem is the maximum input. So, B max input. Muna pangita sa problem. So, what will be the formula? Dynamic range. So, dynamic range in decibel is equals to 20 log. That is the maximum input voltage divided by the sensitivity voltage. Okay. So, substitute. Dynamic range is 60. Nga equal to 20 log. O, nakay unknown nga maximum voltage input divided by the sensitivity, that is 0.6 times 10 to the negative 6. Okay? So, ato lang i-simplify algebraically. So, divide both sides by 20. So, you have here log of maximum input divided by 0.6 times 10 to the negative 6 is equals to 60 divided by 20. I-antilog. So, you have maximum input voltage divided by 0.6 times 10 to the negative 6 equals to 10 raised to 60 divided 20, that is 3. So, ito. So, 3 na siya. So, simplify. Maximum input voltage is equals to, you have 0.6 times 10 to the negative 6 multiply by 10 to the 3. Okay? Sensya, di maklaro ang 10 to the 3. Okay, so it's 10 to the 3. So you have maximum input voltage equal to, okay? So we have 0.6 times 10 to the negative 6. It multiplies at 10 to the 3. Okay. So, 6 times 10 to the negative 4. Atong i-proper na to arrange. So, we have 600 times 10 to the negative 6. Okay. So, you have 600 times 10 to the negative 6 volts, or you have 600 microvolts. This will be the final answer. Okay? So, final answer na sa dynamic range example problem. Okay, let's try to check. Okay, so gidiretso na lang na ako, no? But kani, this is a more detailed explanation. So, step by step, yun siya. Okay? So, step by step. Okay. So, this will be the formula. Now, practice problem. So, try to practice na lang this one. No? So, dynamic range, yapon siya nga formula. Okay? So, we're done at the dynamic range. Okay, now let's proceed with the Q of SSB filter. Okay, so this is SSB filter. See, this is a single sideband. No? So we are referring to the filter. Okay, so pasabot sa Q of SSB filter is pag filter method ay mong gamiton sa single sideband. Okay, dapat ang isa ka key factor ana to have a good filter response is to have a very high quality factor. Kay kung baba ang imong Q factor ana, ang filter response sa imong SSB circuit is poor kayo. So gamay, no? Not totally in a worse form pod, no? So maka-filter siya, but not all of the sidebands are not all of a specific sideband ma-filtered niya. Okay? So, nako kaayo ang implication ni Q factor na ni. So, the Q factor value. Okay? So, this is the example, no? Together with the values, no? Okay? So, if you look this graph, so nakay duha ka information na ni. take note, the LSB and USB, upper sideband and lower sideband, pareha ra na sila og information signal. Mo gani na nga i-filtered out na lang ng isa kay pareha ra man na sila information. So isa ra sila ha magpabilin. Mo na nga dako kayo og role si filter diri. Of course, ang pabida siya is a high Q factor. Okay? The equation with the of the SSB filter of the Q factor will be this one. Okay? So Q equals to F sub C. That is the antilog. Okay? Antilog of S over 20. That is raised to 1 half. Then 4 all over 4 times delta F. Delta F is the frequency separation between the highest lower sideband frequency and the lowest upper sideband frequency. Okay, S is the decibel of suppression. Then F sub C is the carrier and Q is the quality factor. Kanang naka log raised to -1 kani siya. Okay? Kay oops. Yun. Kanang naka-log raised to -1. This is equals to the anti-log na siya. So base 10, ang base na is 10. So 10 okay, raised to S divided by 20. So mahulog ra na nga Q equal to F sub C times times square root of anti-log of 10 raised to S over 20 divided by 4 times delta F. Muna yung form of the Q factor. Okay? Sige, let's have an example problem. So, determine the quality factor necessary, okay, for a single sideband filter with a 1 megahertz carrier frequency, and you have the 80 decibel unwanted suppression and 200 hertz frequency separation. Okay, let's have picture out sa solution niya. So, sa comms, always yun, the best way na imong buhaton is write the given. Okay? Imong sulat ang given. So, first, nakay carrier frequency nga 1 megahertz. Nakay S diya, the suppression that is 80 decibel. And separation, the delta F, that is 200 hertz. Pangitaon is the quality factor. Okay. Formula. So, quality factor is equals to carrier times the square root of antilog 10, that is S over 20, yun. Mura na siya 6. Okay? So, S all over 20 divided by 4 times delta F. Okay? Okay? So, Q. O, dari na ako i-expand. So, Q is equals to Q equal to F sub C. Okay? Di na lang ako i-sulat ng variable. I-substitute na di ay. So, F sub C is 1 times 10 to the 6 times square root of you have your 10 raised to 80 divided by 20. Okay? I-divide din mo na siya sa 4 times separation, that is 200. Oh, wala may mega. Dili man mega ang 200. Mo nang i-expand na to ang megas. Ang megahertz dari. So, mo na, pag makabantay mo, megahertz niya, hertz niya, iwan na nimo, dahil tendency, mali ang mo ang answer. So, mo na gina-save yun ako nga, gina-expand ako siya para dili siya libog. Q equal to, okay? So, calculator, since kani separation is hertz nya kani kay megahertz, expand nimo diri sa formula na 1 times 10 to the 6, ayun, times, you have here the square root, antilag, okay, we have here 80 divided by 20. Yeah, i-divide siya sa 4 times 200. You have here the answer. That is 125,000. 1,000 ano, sorry. So you have 125. Oops. So 125,000. Na unit ang Q factor, sir. Again, unit less ang Q factor. Okay? So that is the answer. Okay? So that is the quality factor for SSB filter. Okay, so let's have the list of the, the parameters and the formula. So 125,000 siya. Okay? Okay. Now, practice problem ninyo is determine the quality factor for a single sideband filter with a 100 kilohertz carrier frequency, 80 dB, unwanted suppression. Okay? And a 200 hertz frequency separation. Okay? So, try to practice this one, but this time, 100 kilohertz. Parehara ganina, 80 dB naman to gani. Parehara mas lag 80 o 80 decibel o 200 sir parehara, pero ang carrier nila ang naglahi. Check nimo kung pila ang quality factor na. Okay? So, we're done at the Q factor of an SSB filter. So, the last topic will be the sideband suppression. Okay. When you say sideband suppression, in a mathematical form, this is 20 log of cotangent angle phi divided by 2. This is a deviation. Okay? Sideband suppression, pag mag-suppress manggug ka, usually ang imuhang i-suppress nga signal nimo sa from double sideband suppress carrier to single sideband suppress carrier nimo nag-shift, no? Nag-shift siya from the 90 degrees siya, nag-deviate siya from 90 degrees nga phase shift. This is for the filter method. So, this is for the phase shift method, guys. Sorry. So, from 90 degrees na siya nga angle, so ning irog siya, nag-deviate, nag-change ang iyang angle niya. So, that is sideband suppression. Ninalala ka, simply ang yahang formula. Okay? So, let's have an example problem. Okay. What is the maximum suppression for a phase error of 3 degrees? Okay. So, solution. solution will be, first, the phase error niya is phase angle error of 3 degrees. Pangitao na to ang yahang dB suppression. dB suppression, ilet na lang nato ni para dili kay taas imo ang imong sulaton is X suppression in unknown. Okay. So, formula dB suppression, or we let this one as, okay, we let this one as the X suppression is equals to, we have here 20 log, okay, of cotangent of the angle phi divided by 2. Okay. So, dB suppression, that will be 20 log times 20 log of cotangent of 3 degrees divided by 2. Okay? Or this is dB suppression, that is 20 log. Diba, naman na siya trigonometric identity, that is 1 all over. Tangent, 3 divided by 2 is 1.5 degrees. Okay? Ito lang klarohon ni sa ilalom. So, tangent of 1.5 degrees. Okay? So, dB suppression is equal to, so, pwede ka mag 1 over tangent. Okay? So, try na to. So, 20 log. Okay, if you're using 1 all over, check ha kung naka-degree mode ang calculator. Kung degree mode, so okay. Kung naka-radian, i-change to degree kay naka-degrees man ang angle. So, tangent of 1.5. Okay. So, nakakay 31.63864. Okay. So 31 point, so pila to? 63864. Okay. 63864 decibel. Mo ni mo hang answer. Okay? Mo ni mo hang answer. So, what if kung dili 1 over tangent? Metabo, inani. Okay? So, anaw ni mo, okay, tangent, ayun. Tangent of 1.5. Ana na siya. Or, klarohon. Ang cotangent manggod, pag ibutang ni mo na sa calculator, that is tangent negative 1 na siya. Ana na siya. Tangent 1.5 pero negative 1. Kay 1 over tan man na siya. Okay? And then 20 log of the answer. You have 31.6864. Pareha na siya. Hindi ka ganahan na itong tangent negative 1. So, pwede ra 1 over tangent. Okay? So, this is the maximum suppression. Okay? So, with a phase error of 3 degrees. So, let's check. Okay? Uy, akong na naka 2 decimal. Actually, 5 na siya, no? Oh, 5 na nakalimot ko o simplify. Kanang expand. Okay? So 5 decimal na siya. So uh, sa garang solution ako 5 decimal yun. Okay, na limtanan na ako siya og simplify. Okay? 31,638,64 or kung 2 decimal 31.64 siya. So pareha na, no? Pareha sila process. Okay? So I think check na to. O, naparehay. O, practice problem ninyo. So, kung at least 30 dB ang suppression, pila yung maximum phase error nga allowable. Okay? So, done. We're done at the AM. Oh, AM analysis. So, please refer to this video, no? So, practice solve, practice, practice, practice. Okay? So, practice in analysis. Okay? So, I think I'm done, no? So, done na ta sa topic. Okay, so time check. Okay, 7:13 a.m. So, diyan lang sa ko for the meantime. So, uh, please, no, access this recorded video. So, have a good day sa inyo, ha? And mayong buntag.